For all my Hindi speaking friends, a small kind request from a proud Tamilian. Whenever you heard opposition for Hindi, you might think about Tamilians are so proud of their language, or you might think they are so arrogant. Whatever it may be, you cannot able to understand our legacy and what kind of the language it is. To understand us, first you guys needs to know about what is language. You might think language is the one which help us to communicate each other. If you think so, I will give an example. Whenever we are hitting a road or street, you can hear a language or a communication system between two dogs. Each can communicate well each other. Maybe you can't able to understand that, but that also a communication system followed all over the world by dogs. And a huge amount of population we have for that communication pattern. So can you start bargaining from tomorrow onwards? Then we will start learn Hindi from the day after tomorrow. Hindi is a kind of communication system for us. For you, it might take a decade to understand what is language. Anyhow, language is the one which should have its own legacy and it should have its own literatures. It should have a proper lifestyle and it should have a proper well defined rules and regulations. In Tamil, we have an excellent well defined grammar for a sentence, for a word, even for a letter too. That too we had over 4000 years ago. Tolkappiyam is the one we are following over 4000 years for Tamil grammar. Do you think any of our Indian language has that much of prosperity? We are having literatures for our way of life. We are having literatures for each and every category of peoples, for husband and wife, for lovers, for citizens, for kings, even for enemies too. We have an appropriate guidelines for everything in human life. You guys might think learning a new language is good for us. I agree. The language should capable enough to serve the benefits for us. Only 5 to 6 Hindi speaking states are there in India, but Tamil has 22 countries. You can't able to survive outside of India with Hindi, but Tamil can. For jobs opportunity too, Tamil has more job opportunities than Hindi. Then why should us? Better, my dear Hindi speaking friends, you can start learn Tamil to grab the opportunities. Hope you guys already started with duplicate certificates. Yeah, I had the news. Do you want to know why Tamil spreads over 22 countries? Tamil doesn't belong to any particular caste or any specific religion. We are ready to learn anything if it's really assist for our career growth. Don't try to impose. We are the real rebel you have ever faced. Thank you. வாழ்க தமிழ்.